All right, so this is a segment of the show where we
Uh-oh.
give people their flowers. My
Yeah.
goal is that if we're able to get on here every day and give people constructive criticism, I just feel like it's only right that we at least take the time out to give somebody their flowers and appreciate them for whatever it is they've accomplished in their life, whether it's personal, whether it's something they did for other people, or whatnot. But definitely the goal is to provide some type of balance. I just decided that I didn't want to have be a show where we just always just talk about people, even though it's constructive criticism,
Mm-hmm.
social commentary, but we gotta have room in here so we give people their flowers. So
Absolutely.
let's start off by giving this person their flowers.
Oh yeah.
Hold on just a second. Wrong person.
You can do him every time. He good.
All right, so this is the new leader of the country in Africa called Burkina Faso. His name is
Has long been in a very complicated system. Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks. Our country has long been in a very complicated system.
all right. So that was some of a speech that he did before. Uh, I first want to say this: I have already given Ibrahim Traore his flowers, Traore, but this one is not just giving Ibrahim Traore his flowers. This is basically me giving the Sahel states, which is the union that consists of Burkina Faso, Niger, Mali. Togo has joined forces. Ghana is already talking to them. Uh, Several other countries, Senegal is joining, and that's not including there's another movement too that I think is the EWOS, uh, not the ECOWAS. Those are where the puppets get together, and they basically come together and they shuck and jive for the West. So I just want to give a shout out to those countries, man. It's a big movement going on. Just in case y'all don't know, and also the people out there in YouTube land, over 32 African countries have either kicked the French out, kicked Britain out, kicked the West out, have denounced the French franc, the American dollar, the euro, and it's happening so fast. It's like a tidal wave. Uh, they're running out of access to resources because these countries are kicking them out and taking their country back, and they're bagging their own country by their own language, by their own resources, and by their own bootstraps. So much so that you got the people of Burkina Faso, they are so together in unison that majority of the nation in Burkina Faso, what they've done is that every night they developed their community got together and they take turns. And when I say take turns, I mean thousands of Burkina Fasoans are taking turns by the thousands. And what they are doing is they're camping in front of the leader state. And so their message to the world is that if you take out my leader, you're going to have to kill all of us. Mm-hmm. You drop a bomb, you're going to drop a bomb on thousands of innocent civilians, and we're willing to die for it. Bro, that shit is on some, that's guard body. you know. And what it made me think about is this. There's this saying, right? A lot of people, when it comes to like the YNs in America and stuff like that, the first thing that comes out of mouth is that, yeah, these niggas out there crashing out, they don't respect life. I tell people that's not true. It's not that. The problem is that they don't respect death. See, to respect life is to respect death. See, when people don't value death, then they're not going to value life. And if I'm going over some people's head, just take the time to process that, right? Because see, to accept life, to truly accept life is to truly accept death. But when you don't accept death, then you can't accept life. So you're not going to value life for nobody else's life because you don't even respect death.